Hello and welcome to Let's Food and Barbecue. Today we're going to make something I never made before. We're going to make chestnut and Brussels sprouts with some ribeye. So it's not a vegetarian dish. It could be, but it's not going to be. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare the chestnuts. I need to roast them. I'm not going to use all of these. I'm just going to use a handful, maybe 10. I might do 15 or something like that because we're only two that's going to eat. I'm going to use half of these Brussels sprouts, I think, and then the steak. Anyway, so the chestnuts, they come like this. They are extremely prickly, and we picked them today, so it'll be fun. I did skin some of them outside, and some of them had actually opened up, falling down, which makes life a lot easier when working with chestnuts. Anyway, I'm going to start off by just seasoning the steaks with a little bit of salt, putting them in the fridge, and then we're going to start preparing the chestnuts. Okay, preparing chestnuts, it's not hard. You can roast them over open fire, you can roast them in the oven, which I will do. You can boil them. I guess you could, you can actually microwave them. Anyway, so what we're going to do, it's very simple. I'm going to check each and every one of them to see that there are no breaks in the surface or the skin of them, because if there is, could be a worm in there, and I don't want that. Then you take a knife and you cut across, just like so, on the flat side. This will help them cook more evenly. So just across like that, into a pan they go. So I'm going to do that to each and every one of these, and then I'm going to roast them 20 minutes or so. I'm going to try them out with a fork or maybe a toothpick or something after 20 minutes or whatever, when they look done. And I'm going to do this at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 205 degrees Celsius, and that should be enough. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 15. So I've got 15 chestnuts here. That's probably going to be more than enough, but anyway, I'm going to throw them in the oven and I'll bring you back 20 minutes from now. Okay, time for the Brussels sprouts. I just washed them off and I'm going to remove all the hard, dirty parts that I find. I don't want them to lose too much of their outer layer. Well, these are really small. They're going to boil in no time. Doesn't look like much, does it? I'm going to do a few more, but I'll bring you back when it's time to put these on the stove. So these have been in the oven for 20 minutes. Oh, they're hot. So this is what happened to it. It kind of flaked open. So what we're going to do is we're going to peel off the skin. Might have to break it apart. Breaking it with a... So this is what it looks like inside. It's almost like a... It's very hot. Of course, it's been in 400 degrees. It looks similar to a potato inside. Anyway, so I'm gonna get that out of there. I'm gonna get me a spoon, and then it's time to bring it over to the stove. Okay, so I boiled, I guess it's about 2 cups of water. I'm just gonna throw the Brussels sprouts in there. They're gonna boil for 5 minutes. And I'm also going to put 1 teaspoon of regular salt, lid back on, bring the temp down, just boil them until they're fork tender. I'm also going to start heating the skillet for the steaks. So I've got a little bit, like a tablespoon of butter, and I'm going to put this on medium. I'm going to start slow, and I'm going to be seasoning my steaks with the Weber Chicago steak seasoning. Well, I think that's going to be good. I'll bring it back in a bit. This pan is starting to get up to temp, so I'm just going to season this, no binder or anything. It's a rather large pieces. I guess that's going to be good. Anyway, I'm just going to put that down here. Now I'll put this one over here. And season this side. I'm sorry about the noise, it's the only way I can do this. Anyway, in the other pan, that's where we're going to fry the vegetables. So I've saved a little bit of bacon fat. I'm going to put that in there. And in the bacon fat, we're going to start off by sauteing the Brussels sprouts once they are boiled a bit tender. Then after a minute or two, we're gonna add the chestnuts. And then I found a little bit of kale in the fridge, so I just removed the stems from that. This is black kale. That's gonna go in just before it's time to serve, just to bring it up to heat a little bit. And I'm gonna saute that with a lot of butter and stuff. It's gonna be really good. Anyway, the steak is coming along nicely. It's starting to brown a little bit on the sides. This is actually not very high heat. I don't want to overdo this. It's been about 5 minutes. I'm gonna try these once more. Yeah, that's much better. I'm gonna drain them, and then they go into the bacon fat. It's time to flip these steaks as well. They have got a really nice crust. I'm gonna show you. That's the way I want my steak to be pan-seared. Okay, so these are starting to brown up nicely. I'm gonna add the chestnuts to this. I'm just gonna taste the piece. Oh, really nice. I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper. That's the taste. That's everything. Now we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter to this. See how that turns out. I consider these steaks to be done. They're about 140. So I'm just gonna take them off and let them rest. Pour a little bit of that butter on there. I see. I think this is starting to look okay. It's almost done. Just gonna add the kale in there. Give it a stir. Mix it all up. That's it. I think I'm happy with that. I'm gonna leave it for 30 seconds and then it's time to plate it. Okay, so we're gonna see. I'm just gonna cut into this, see what we have. Oh, it's a little bit dark in here, but I would say that's medium to medium rare. Yeah. This is gonna be good. I'm gonna baby size this and put it on the plate. And we're just gonna add a little bit of the veggies. And there we go. I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna try it. There we go. So this isn't the steak video. There we go. This isn't the steak video, so I'm just gonna try the veggies. Chestnuts are really nice. This tastes a little bit like hazelnuts. Really nice. And the Brussels. That's really good. And the steak. Couldn't be better. Thank you for watching. Bye.